It was the year 2013. I didn't know at the time, but I was about to experience one of the most intense and memorable moments in any form of entertainment media. I had purchased The Last of Us close to launch day, but it had been a few weeks before I had the chance to actually begin the game. I remember sitting in a room, booting up my PS3, and loading into Joel's lounge room with his daughter Sarah on his birthday. In all my many years, I still haven't been catapulted so heavily through a narrative by an opening scene. Sarah's death brought about an overwhelming set of emotions. We'd only known them for a few minutes, but watching her father, in unimaginable anguish, cling onto his daughter as she takes her final breaths in a world turned to chaos was extraordinarily powerful. I have played through this story many times now, on original PS3, remastered PS4, and the sublimely beautiful newly released PS5 remake.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, you can't deny that view.
I now know every nuance in its narrative, the beautiful and sometimes hilarious optional dialogue that breathes incredible life into the characters.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about.
And the heart-wrenching moments which are elevated by one of the greatest soundtracks ever recorded. One defining moment in which the music in The Last of Us takes place as a main character in the story is this. Even now, after 10 years, I still find it difficult to carry Ellie in my arms and escape the hospital as this sublime yet devastatingly beautiful music carries me through.
Damn it, which way? I know where to go. Go around to the other side! We're okay. We're okay.
And this, as Ellie explodes months of frustration and anger on David, and is then embraced by Joel after an intense scene trying to escape alone in the snow, not knowing if he is even alive.
It's me! It's me! It's me! Look! It's me.
He tried to...
Gustavo composed a layered, yet stripped back and textured masterpiece of a score for The Last of Us. The music perfectly complementing the wasteland of a world that had been created, never overstaying its welcome, but always wrapping its notes around the player, highlighting the emotion of intensity of a scene, but never taking over. It was the friend we needed to comfort us, but at the same time, allowed us to feel what the game was making us feel. Naughty Dog created a world that had been so wonderfully researched, and up until this game, had never fully been properly executed. Streets with empty vehicles, empty buildings that were once home and work for the living. Lounge rooms and bedrooms in empty homes where last notes to loved ones were scrawled on pieces of paper, maybe never to be read. Creating these kind of moments in games is rarely believable and reside usually in the game sphere. Never before had I entered a post-pandemic world in TV, film, or game, and believed the environments were once home to many, but now home to the desperate few, the infected, and the dead.
Come on. Yeah, fuck those fireflies. Just go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
I can't possibly highlight every moment in the Last of Us narrative that I feel needs being placed in the spotlight. However, for me, a few of the most memorable are these. The moment after an intense encounter with a group of infected in a building, Tess reveals she was bitten and effectively is going to die. It is never clearly stated that Tess and Joel had become romantically involved. However, the changes in breathing, incredibly programmed eye movements, stunning yet vast dialogue all give hints that this was a profound moment for the characters. Another moment of profound loss.
didn't mean for
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There's no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
The moment Henry is confronted by the difficult situation of discovering his younger brother Sam is infected and decides to take both of their lives.
He's turning! That's my fucking brother! Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam? Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry? What have you done? I'm gonna get that gun from you, okay? Oh, okay, easy.
It's your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault.
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
Giraffes. Need I say more?
Sam,
After a long portion of character development and relationship growth, Ellie telling Joel she is not Sarah, his daughter.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
Joel running into Marlene leaving the hospital.
You can't save her. Even if you get her out of here, then what? How long before she's torn by a pack of clickers? That is, if she hasn't been raped and murdered first.
It ain't for you to decide.
It's what she'd want. And you know it. Look. You can still do the right thing here. She won't feel anything.
And last but certainly not least, this moment.
None of that is on you.
You don't understand.
I struggled for a long time with surviving. And you, no matter what, you keep finding something to fight for. Now, I know that's not what you want to hear right now.
Swear
but
to
it's-
me. Swear to me that everything that you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Okay?
The gameplay of The Last of Us is stunning, and actually changed the way in which I played games forever. I wasn't ever someone who'd walk around in games trying to collect everything I could.
Huh?
Yeah, sure, Joel. Go ahead. Take my card. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
Listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you! You handcuffed
I
me!
need you to shut up.
But the survival, grab every limited resource you possibly can nature of The Last of Us still to this day has me opening every single drawer and cupboard in every game I play.
What, you know this guy or something?
Frank,
Who the hell's Frank?
he was my partner.
Watch your step.
No single game has changed the way I play every other game like The Last of Us did. Needless to say, though, in every other game, I now become over-encumbered within the first hour, so it has brought about that issue. I could go on and on about why The Last of Us for me is one of the most perfect games ever made, and why it wholly deserves the title of masterpiece. But it all comes down to beautifully refined gameplay, held up by an incredible emotional rollercoaster of a narrative, with one of the most beautiful and tragic soundtracks in gaming as its backbone. If you are one of the few who is yet to play this game, I highly recommend you do just that.
They've stopped looking for a cure. I'm taking us home.